What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Joaquin Corrales, and in this video we're going to talk about Facebook's new update and how it affects us. Okay, so if you guys haven't heard about it yet, yesterday, Thursday, Mark Zuckerberg made an announcement that they were going to change the Facebook newsfeed algorithm. Okay, they were going to change the algorithm entirely, and so there are a lot of people out there who are pissed off about it. They don't care. Others are not sure what's going on or how it's going to affect them. So that's why I'm making this video. And if you haven't heard what the actual algorithm change is going to be, is that they're going to quote unquote play up statuses from friends and family to promote more meaningful interactions. Okay, so at the end of the day, what this comes down to is that Facebook realized that people on their platform, after analyzing the billions and billions of data points that they capture, they figured out that people are using their platform and are not having any meaningful interactions. Now, what they're attributing to that is that on their newsfeed, people are seeing way too many news articles and they're seeing way too much marketing content and actual ads, right? And so what they're going to do is that they're going to remove a lot of that. Not yet, but eventually, when they start releasing that update, they're going to remove a lot of that. So when you go on Facebook, you're going to start seeing more of your friends and families, and therefore, quote unquote, in their words, have a much more meaningful interaction, right? So obviously, this has a lot of implications to us, the people that are advertising on Facebook, whether we're advertising our software companies, our online stores, our businesses, just anything in general, right? Because what does that mean for us? And is it going to have a negative impact? So I think the people that are right off the bat going to be a lot more impacted are really big brands that have a really high organic reach. And the reason for that is that when these brands nowadays make a post on their Facebook pages, right, a lot of people see this and a lot of people start interacting with the post, and therefore, and sometimes the post even goes viral, right? And so obviously the chances of this happening once this update is released is going to be a lot less, because Facebook's algorithm is not going to show these posts as much as it does right now, right? But if you're a smaller brand, if you have a smaller Facebook page, then you probably already don't get a lot of engagement whenever you post something, and you're already resulting to paid ads, right? Just like the 90% of the brands out there. 90% of the brands out there, their Facebook pages are much smaller, and so when they post something, they don't get a lot of engagement. So in that sense, those brands are not going to be as highly affected. So Facebook also said that they understand that a lot less people are going to be on their platform, that a lot less people are going to spend time on the platform simply because they're getting rid of this, but they're willing to pay that price in order for people to have more meaningful interactions. And because of that, and because of that idea in general, the actual stock went down somewhere around 5% or something like that. And Mark Zuckerberg says that he knew that it was going to go down that much, that it's not a big deal. But the bottom line is that how exactly does this affect us, the smaller brands who are using their advertising platform to get people in front of our views? So what they're saying as far as that is that advertisers are not going to be affected, right? So they said, all right, advertisers, you're not going to be affected at all. This is only really going to have an impact on people who are getting their stuff out there organically. But what I think is that is completely false. I think that this is going to have a very negative effect on advertisement simply due to the fact that the prices are going to go up. And so let me go ahead and explain why I think that the prices are going to go up and what you guys need to be doing as a business in order to be able to survive once something like this happens. So there's a lot of different brands out there that 100% rely on Facebook ads, right? Like their entire source of income is relying on Facebook ads. And when this update goes out, if they don't realize that the price of the ads is going to go up, then they could ultimately fail, right? So I'm going to tell you guys what I think that you should be doing to position your brands in the right way for when this update comes out. So the reason why I think that the advertisement prices are going to go up a lot is simply due to the fact that right now, there are a lot of people that are not running ads. Okay, they're not running any ads at all because they're resulting to organic reach, right? Like much bigger brands. And yes, bigger brands are spending a lot of money on marketing, but they're also spending less money on marketing because they have this organic reach. So what happens when you completely nuke the organic reach that these bigger brands are having? Then what they're going to start doing is that they're going to start running more ads, right? They're going to allocate more of their funds to the actual ads. And what that means is that the competition is going to increase, which means that the price is also going to increase of these ads, right? So what do you guys need to do, and how do you guys need to position your businesses in order to be able to survive something like this? And the bottom line is that what you need to be doing is that you guys need to be focusing on one thing. And what that is the LTV of every single one of your customers, okay? And what this means is that you want to increase the lifetime value Okay, LTV means lifetime value of every single one of your customers. Because let's say that you're paying, I don't know, $10 to get a customer. If you only make $12 from that customer, then you made a $2 profit. And so what are you going to do? And so what are you going to do when Facebook says, hey, you're not going to pay me $10 for this customer anymore. Now you're going to pay me $15, okay? And let's say you still make those $12 from that person. At that point, it is not profitable. But what if you're able to create a scenario where you focus on increasing the lifetime value of this person, where maybe you break even or maybe you lose some money, but you know that within the time frame of a month, you're going to make back an average of, I don't know, $25 from this customer. Then it becomes profitable again, right? Because you spent 15 and you're going to make 25 back eventually. So what are some strategies that you guys could start doing even today before this update comes out for you to start increasing the lifetime value of every single one of your customers? And the number one most important thing, I think, is email marketing, okay? And the reason why you need to be doing email marketing is because a lot of you have different businesses and a lot of you have different online stores, and you're actually getting customers and you're actually getting sales from these people. But what you're doing after that is nothing at all, okay? You're not engaging with these people anymore. And the easiest way for you guys to make more money is to retarget the people that you already have, whether it's through email, whether it's through actual advertisements, to try and increase their value, right? Increase the amount of money that they're worth to you, as opposed to continuing to look for new customers. I say this over and over, but it's really, really important. And it's the idea that the customers that you have are much easier to sell to again because you already own them, because you have their contact information, because you're able to reach out to them, than continuing to get new people, right? To continue running your advertisements, to continue spending more money in these platforms. Because those people, before, they were in this bucket right here of traffic that you control. Right? And what is traffic that you control? Traffic that you control is traffic from Facebook, traffic from YouTube, in which you're able to go to that platform and put money in and have that traffic go somewhere else. But once this traffic goes from traffic that you control to this other bucket, which is of traffic that you own, which means that you have their phone number, you have their email, you have something, then you need to continue making money from these people, as opposed to only focusing on getting traffic from YouTube, traffic from Facebook, and continuing to make it traffic that you own. You guys need to spend a lot of time focusing on that, either creating new products or selling them other products that are very similar to it. And so guys, that is how the Facebook update is going to affect you. And that's just some of the things that you guys could start doing to get ready for when the price of ads finally increase. And it's to start doing email marketing, to start increasing the lifetime value of every single one of your customers. So even if the price of ads increase to $15, $20 per customer, you're still able to generate more and more from that person. And this is something that if you do today, you're gonna make even more money in your business. There's a lot of businesses that are not doing things like this and just following this train of thought. So go ahead and start implementing this. And if you guys have any questions at all, hit me down below in the comments and I'll make sure to help you guys out. And guys, we're doing a 180-day challenge, so we're releasing videos daily. Every single week, we're giving software, we're giving away $1,000 worth of entrepreneurship courses. And all you guys need to do to qualify is make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, and put a comment down below on what you guys think of this update. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video.